Good, good Tuesday evening, everyone. How's each and everyone are doing tonight? I hope that each of you are having a good start to the week, and as well as the month of March is here, and let's hope the week would end on a positive note. All right, so as you can see, I have two problems from this post Zoom math session that I had this evening with a student, and they are doing pretty good in this class. They're trying their best and so forth. So progress is in the making. So we take one step at a time. And we have two problems here, and as you can see, they're both around fractions using the order of operation known as PEMDAS, parentheses, multiplying, dividing, okay, parentheses, uh, exponents, exponents, multiplying, dividing, adding, and subtracting. It's right here. So we can go follow what it says right there. Okay, now let's get back to business. Let's look at the first problem. We have 4 times 5/8 divided by 1/3. The first things first, we need to look at this part. All right, 5/8, the dividing sign, 1/3. If I understand correctly, if I stand corrected, when you see this dividing part, what do we do right here? Do we leave it as it is or we flip it? We flip it, right? So we flip the fraction. What is the name of this method? A reciprocal. That is correct. A reciprocal. That's a proper name. So once we flip this fraction, this will change signs, right? We'll change the operation from a dividing to multiplying. That is correct, right? Okay, let's rewrite the problem. 4 times 5/8 multiplied by 3. All right. Oh, come on. Okay, now we could do better. Now we got it. So any questions so far? All right, let's continue. You see, the next step is get the common factor of 4 and 8. Actually, the question is, what are the common factors? Cancel the common factors of 4, right? Okay, let's do this. Let's look at the 8. What numbers do we multiply to get 8? 1 and 8, 4 and 2, right? We know as 1 and 8 will not work. Let's try 4 times 2. So we're going to leave the original here, right? The 4. And multiply 5. The factors of 8, 4 times 2. Times 3. Any questions so far? Okay. All right, good. Now we can cancel the 4s. I'll use a different marker, so forgive me on that. Cancel the 4s. That will leave us as 5 halves multiplied by 3. Okay. Now we are almost finishing up this process by cleaning it up. Now we can do the 5 halves times 3. Which one we go first, the numerator or the denominator? Typically we go to the numerator, right? So we take 5 times 3, that gives us what? 15, right? And we leave the numerator alone, the denominator alone, actually. Okay, now that is the improper fraction. Sometimes teachers want to do the either improper fraction or mixed numbers. This is the improper fraction. Now we can do the mixed numbers. Got that brains messed up. So we can do that. So which one goes inside the box? The numerator or the denominator? The numerator, right? Mm-hmm. And then outside the box is 2. All right. What number that is closer to or equal to 15 divided by 2? Let's try 7. 7 times 2, that gives us 14. Subtract or get the difference between those two numbers. 15 minus 14 gives us 1. Are we done? Are we finished? Yes. So which one is the whole number? The 7, the 1, or the 2? The 7, right? Is a whole number. And which is our numerator? The remainder or the outside the box? The numerator, right? And this right here. This is our one or two answers. This is the mixed number. And this is an improper fraction. Let's check our answer with the calculator. Okay, now we could do this. Now I got the calculator out. Let's do the original problem. 4 times 5/8 times divided by 1/3. We got this problem. This is our improper fraction. Watch. Watch this, okay? There it is. 7.5. Does it match? Yes. So we're finished with this first problem. So the very first thing you need to do is look at these two fractions and determine can we flip this second fraction over. In this case, yes. That was called, we can flip it. It's going to be 3 as a whole number. And this process is called the reciprocal. And we write the problem 4 times 5/8 times 3. And then once you get that and get cancel the common number of 4, in order to make that happen, you had to do the factors of 8, which is 1 times 8 or 4 times 2. 1 times 8 will not work. 4 times 2 will work. Then you cancel the 4s out. And what's remaining is 5 halves times 3. Then you take the numerator, which is 5 times 3. That gives us 15. And you leave the denominator alone, which is 2 as an improper fraction. And then in order to figure out the actual mixed number, you take the numerator inside the box. Outside the box is the denominator. And whatever is those two numbers either close to or equal to, divide. And then you do the rest of the work. And the rest is history. So there we have it. You got the improper fraction or the mixed number for number 8. Any questions on this problem? All right, wonderful. All right, let's go on the next one. All right, now we have 2/7 plus 1/3 in parentheses multiplied by 12. All right, this is a little bit longer process. I will do my very best to help out the problem. All right. So you see the 1/3 right there? Pay attention to this and I will tell you why. Okay. In order to make this whole, what number do we use to get both the numerator and the denominator to make a whole? 3, right? So once we have that, then we'll multiply the 3/3 from 2/7. Watch. 2/7 times 3/3. That is a whole number. So far, so good. Then we did the opposite. We do the opposite when we did for the 3 to the 1/3. Let's take 7/7 as a whole, right? 1/3 times 7/7. And then multiply by 12. All right. So far, everything's okay. In order to get a whole number, we did multiply the 1/3. Actually, we'll multiply the 3/3 as a whole for the 2/7, and the 7/7 multiplied times 1/3. So far, so good. All right. Now we have to find the common denominator. Which number do you think is suitable for these 4 fractions? These 2 fractions, actually. Which number do you think it's the common denominator between 3 and 7? We know it's not 14. We know it's not 7. So we can try 21. 3 times 7 is 21 as our common denominator. All right. I'm going to place this. Watch and see. It's going to be the same thing. What's the point of writing it twice? You're going to have 1. So we're going to have 21 as our common denominator. We take the numerators. Make it easier. What's 2 times 3 plus 1 times 7 is 7 plus 7. All right. So this is, we are doing the operations in the numerators. So far, so good. Okay, now we are getting in the right direction. All right. What's 2 times 3? 6 plus 7 is 13 over 21 times 12. Any questions so far? Okay. Now the next step is something we need to do from the previous problem. We need to find the factors of 21 and 12. Let's do 21. We know 21 is 3 times 7. Okay. Okay. All right. And then what's the factors of 12? 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. Let's try 3 and 4. All right. You see what's the reason for? So far is almost finishing up the cleaning up process. All right. What is the common number we can automatically cancel out? There's one number. Can you see it? What number is it? 3. All right. What's left over? 13, 7. 13 over 7 multiplied by 4. All right. The cleanup is almost completed. Let's try figure out this into an improper fraction. Like the last time. What number did we use? What number did we use to multiply 4? 13 or 7? 13, right? What's 13 times 4? 52 over 7. That is in our improper fraction. Now, some teachers decide, like the last problem, let them slide by using improper fraction, but we could do the mixed numbers. Which one goes inside the box? The 52 or the 7? 52, right? 52. And what goes outside is 7. All right. Now, we're almost finished. All right. What is the number that is closest to or equal to 57 divided by 7? 52 divided by 7. 7, right? What's 7 times 7? 49. The difference between 52 and 49 is 3. Are we done? Yes. Okay. What's the whole number? The 7 on top of the 52, the 3 as a remainder, or the 7 outside the box? The 7 on top is our whole number. And which was our numerator? The 3 on the remainder side or the 7 on the outside? The 3 for our numerator. And the 7 as our denominator. That's our final answer. Okay, here we go. Once we have everything cleared up, you have to find first of all, look for the whole, determine the whole numbers. In this case, right here on the right side, 3 over 3. Multiply on 2 sevenths. Same thing. 7 over 7 as a whole equals 1 times 3 times 7 over 7. And then after that, you find the common denominator, which is 3 times 7, which is 21. And multiply the numerator and add as well. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 7 equals 13 over 21. And then find the factors of 21 and 12 on each number, which is 3 times 7 for 21, 3 times 4 for 12. And cancel out the common number is 3. And what you have left over is 13 over 7 multiplied by 4. And you multiply the numerator, 13 times 4, which is 52, over 7. That is our improper fraction. And the mixed number, 52 goes inside the box, 7 go outside. And then 7 times 7 is 49. 52 minus 49 equals 7. And 7 is our whole number. The remainder is the numerator, and the denominator is outside the box. There you have it. So, any questions? I hope you can answer any questions on this problem and the previous problem. In this case, we are finished for the night. I hope just send me a message on YouTube or my Google Classroom page. Until then, you have a wonderful, safe evening. Thank you for watching. All right. Bye-bye.